A traffic stop results in 4 women being charged with drug trafficking. And Kentucky Power employees give back by working at the Floyd County Homeless Shelter. I'm Jerry Scott, and this is the Mountaintop Daily. Four women found themselves facing drug trafficking charges after police pulled them over for running a stop sign. Pikeville police officers were patrolling around Collins Highway to assist Kentucky State Police in finding a man who had fled a traffic stop when they spotted the traffic violation and pulled the car over. When an officer went to speak to the driver, he smelled marijuana, so he asked all 4 women to step out of the car while officers searched the vehicle. The women were identified as 20-year-old Sarah Siphons Johnson of Ohio, 21-year-old Myanna Victoria Riggins of Akron, Ohio, 20-year-old Christina Marie Centron of Stowe, Ohio, and 45-year-old Erica Bartley of Pikeville. Inside the car, officers found a bag under the driver's seat containing about 70 grams of suspected fentanyl along with scales and bags. Another bag in the rear seat yielded various types of marijuana edibles, and another bag contained various types of paraphernalia. None of the women would admit to knowing anything about the items that were found, so all 4 were charged with fentanyl trafficking, marijuana trafficking, and possession of drug paraphernalia, along with other charges. The 3 Ohio women were also charged with importing fentanyl. All 4 remain in the Pike County Detention Center. Kentucky Power employees spent the day giving back to the community by working at the Floyd County Homeless Shelter. Robin went to the day of service and learned about a new project announced during the event.
Today in the town of Martin, the Floyd County Homeless Shelter celebrated a grand opening that is going to be a significant resource to those experiencing food insecurity, thanks to a hefty donation from Kentucky Power.
We thought it would be great for us to partner with the Floyd County Homeless Shelter to do just a community day here in Martin. And it gave the homeless shelter the opportunity to highlight all the great initiatives that they're undertaking. And it gave Kentucky Power the opportunity to come here, serve lunch to the community as well as the shelter residents, and announce a Kentucky Power Foundation grant of $7,500 for the new shelter kitchen here at the Floyd County Homeless Shelter.
The donation enabled the shelter to open Manna House, a full-service kitchen that will not only benefit residents of the shelter, but also the community.
Today is a super exciting day for us. We have partnered with AEP. They have been gracious enough to donate $7,500 to go towards a soup kitchen that we can open here in our community. This is a very exciting day for us because not only is it located where our homeless shelter is, it can also be used as an outreach for our community who wants to come in and do volunteer work. Inside of our shelter is just a warming kitchen. When we purchased the building, it was not outfitted with a formal kitchen, and so it's just a warming kitchen. So we've had a lot of outreach from wonderful community members, volunteer groups who want to come out and they want to serve our residents, but they also want to serve community members. And so for us, it was a great way to combine them so that we can offer a shelter where it's a fully functional kitchen that they can bring children and adults in to do volunteer hours, volunteer service, or if people just want to show up and feed the community and our clients.
In addition to serving lunch, Kentucky Power employees also built the frame for a basketball court, which will encourage community interaction.
Too often I've been in other places where they have homeless shelters and they're sort of segregated. The community doesn't want them around. They want to put them out of sight. Here, I think our community is welcoming and we want to keep that. We want to keep this part of a family, part of a home-like environment, and really appreciate everyone that's been helping us with this.
If you would like to get involved, go to their website at floydcountyhomelessshelter.com and click on Want to Help. Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Robin Tillman.
Coming up after the break, a Floyd County deputy has been named the Regional School Resource Officer of the Year. We'll introduce you to him when the Mountaintop Daily continues. But first, sports and weather.
With this Mountaintop Sports Report for Friday, I'm Brittany Rowe reporting. Mountaintop Sports will have video highlights from the KHSAA softball state tournament today as Lawrence County battles Assumption in the Final Four at 1 p.m. at John Kropp Stadium. Cinderella team Murray State will face UCLA on Saturday at 1 p.m. in Omaha for the College World Series. For the latest area high school and college sports news, remember to check us out at mountain-topsports.com or like and follow us on Facebook, X, and TikTok. Reporting for Mountaintop Sports, I'm Brittany Rowe. Have a great weekend, sports fans.
When the government took Social Security away from honest Eastern Kentuckians, Attorney Ned Pillersdorf got the hearings declared unconstitutional. When the women guards were harassed at Little Sandy Jail, Ned fought back, securing a $1 million verdict at trial. And when the state tried to shut down Cordia School, Ned fought back and kept the school open. Attorney Ned Pillersdorf fights for the underdog, and he's ready to fight for you.
Hey, it's Kristen from Appalachian Wireless. Are you ready to save big? Appalachian Wireless has the deals you've been waiting for. Right now, get incredible discounts on the hottest smartphones and big savings on accessories. Need more lines? No problem. Bundle and save even more with our multi-line discounts. And the best part? No hidden fees. Service that's backed by our people who live right here at home. Appalachian Wireless, where you can get great devices, big savings, and local service. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
A Floyd County deputy has been named the Region 5 School Resource Officer of the Year by the Kentucky Association of School Resource Officers. Sheldon spoke with him today to get his reaction.
Floyd County Sheriff's Department Sergeant as School Resource Officer Kevin Shepard has been recognized by the state as the best at what he does across the District 5 region. He said Friday the top priority for him is to have a positive relationship with the students he's there to protect.
I think the most important thing that we do, other than our priority, is unfortunately the downside of it is dealing with an active shooter, whether they come in the building or they're already in the building. I think the biggest part is what myself and other SROs that I'm pretty close with on a regular basis is just being with the kids, just talking with them. Their day may start out already bad, and if we come into that school and we just compile on it and act like Mr. Cop, tough side of it, we just compile on the problem. I think just more or less just being a friend to them. That's the most important part of it for me. I know we deal with stuff criminally inside the school, but we're more of a big brother, maybe even a father figure most of the time.
Shepard has served as a school resource officer for 8 years, and after 21 years in law enforcement, he said what he's done during those 8 years has been the most rewarding of his career.
This is my 21st year in law enforcement, and I've done probably everything I guess you could possibly do other than K9s. But the last seven and a half years probably been the most rewarding of being a deputy sheriff. You don't see a whole lot of negative on it. I mean, we go from seeing, death on a daily routine, drugs, everything negative. And then when you get into schools, it's more high fives, hugs. How you doing, Shep? How you doing, Sarge? It's all positive. It's probably the highlight of my career.
Shepard has spent his time as an SRO at the Floyd County School of Innovation and the Renaissance Learning Center. Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Sheldon Compton.
That will do it for this edition of the Mountaintop Daily. Be sure to check us out at 6 p.m. every weekday on Mountaintop TV, the Mountaintop TV app, and the Mountaintop News Facebook page. With your Mountaintop Daily, I'm Jerry Scott for Mountaintop News.